Yeah, it's definitely a matter of, data getting metered because Microsoft Teams uses a bunch of data. Which means I can probably do multi again, but I need to significantly find a way to decrease the data usage from Teams, because that's 30 plus people all sending video at the same time. And I'm pretty sure I can decrease the quality of that video and, not destroy monthly data usage. But I am really, really, really not happy about this development. It is what it is. Regardless, let me... Goodness, can this... I can't do it on... Hello, nice to see you. Yeah, fingers crossed there won't be a problem with multi-streaming this coming week, but I need to severely constrain my data usage. Probably not just even during work, but... I guess I kind of did. I guess. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? But... Regardless, I'm just here to do ranked, and that means I should probably go buy some resist berries, but a friend of mine, an underclassman of mine from college, just gave me the refuse of his shiny farming. I mean, not his... the refuse of his shiny hunting, which is very funny. So you got a peppermint drink with coffee on the side? Was it good? I was trying to think, because I don't have access to most options mega-wise. It's the only mega I've got access to. So it might honestly be better to go for a, well, I don't know. It's still good, but I need a good way to take down Xerneas. I'm not sure Heavy Slime would even be all that good, because Xerneas is pretty heavy. Oh, you bought a bag of peppermint coffee, so it was coffee. Okay, understandable. So Thunderbolt's better than Thunder, because it can't really be dodged. What other... I mean, Charge is good. Charge is good. It's not a problem in this kind of game. It's just, what else do I want? What else could I meaningfully use here? It's not much. I haven't played this much. I guess Power Gem just for coverage? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Also, we could evolve you. Yeah. But this is the refuse of the right, so to speak. All this. You should keep that Mega Guard, but I EV trained all these dudes. Should probably go buy some mints. The main thing is that right now, it's just, how am I going to handle Xerneas? That's the main thing I have to worry about. It wouldn't be me dying. That's not what the problem is, and you know that. Okay. It's just, we got you. Honestly, we could take this Machamp. Shiny Alpha Champ. Let me see. Do you have Poison Jab by level up? And we don't have Poison Jab right now. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. An Ice Punch is decent. Do you have... Rock Tomb is no good. This is what I get for delaying things. Honestly, maybe Bullet Punch. Because Xerneas is not going to get outweighed by this Machamp. Well, actually, let me double check. How much does Machamp weigh? Because the weight calculation actually exists in this game too, which is kind of crazy. It's 286 pounds. 130 kilograms. Xerneas, yeah, Xerneas weighs more than Machamp. That is not going to work. Oh, goodness. This is bad news. Confusion is not especially good. I mean, I don't know. Hard to say. I guess we can keep Double Edge just to have it, but you aren't learning... You don't have Earthquake, the TM. You know, I just need to actually play this game. It's tough. Oh, whatever. I mean, this is usable. This is usable as far as movesets go. Honestly, Brick Break might be better, because people do run around with barriers. And then the real question... Well, I don't have Beedrillite, so that would be pointless. I'm just gonna take this. Take this here. And it... Adamant, and then... one Adamant Mint, and then what's the nature to decrease attack to increase special attack? Increase special attack to... Okay, Modest and Adamant. We need 2 Modest Mints and Adamant Mint. We have enough to buy them. Weight matters in this game. I mean, there are. Scyther is in this game. I mean, because it's Scizor, Mega Scizors in the game. But weight matters in most of them. I was just kind of expecting it not to, because the Legend games do simplify things. Yeah, Xerneas is in. If you didn't know Xerneas is a legendary, maybe news to you. But Xerneas is in here. It's legal. Xerneas and Yveltal are legal in this competitive season. And Xerneas defines the meta. You need a way to take Xerneas down. And I worry. Shedinja is not in this game. Shedinja is... Abilities are not in this game. Shedinja would literally be the most useless Pokemon in this game, because there are no abilities in this game. Shedinja only has any use because of its ability. Shedinja isn't even good, even in games with its ability. It's just not good. Okay. So Adamant Mint is gonna be in Rouge Sector 6. Rouge Sector 6. Adamant and Modest. Rouge Sector 6 is gonna be... Let me double check. Not there. Not there. Around up top. Okay, so that's actually... We're right there already. Well, actually, no. We're somewhat close. We're actually not close at all. But it's gonna be around here. Well, its job is to shut down specific Pokemon that don't carry coverage for it. You can wall, for example, Kyogre. Kyogre in almost all cases is not going to carry anything that could meaningfully hurt Shedinja. But if you're running into anything that does, it's useless. The really funny thing is, oh, Swirlix, hello. Let's catch that Swirlix. That's brand new. Fun. Okay. The Pokedex has been filled a little more than I would have expected, because I got traded some things. Yeah, kind of gotta. U-turn and Zen Headbutt, rushes back to the trainer. Flinch, TM for Sword Stance. Great for a physical attacker. Poison Jab is kind of far away. Earthquake is kind of far away. Okay. A Master... I don't know. What do you think? Clearly they don't. Okay. Should be this one over here. Yeah, exactly, right? And he sprigs a mint. Let's get... What? No. He's in here. Shukaberry might be good. Maybe. Maybe a Rosalie Berry, actually. Now, this one is a lot. Why do they sell all these Lumiose Gaiets? Either way, it comes of berries. A Shuka berry is good. We need that for ground resist. Sure, because I don't have the light clay, and I'd have to do a lot more to get it. And I didn't have a Spritzy. It's kind of crazy that they didn't give Aromatisse or Slurpuff any... Did I actually? No, I did have that already. Oh, and they went right in the party. That's hilarious. Because I didn't have a full party. Oops. Regardless. The main thing is getting that shiny charm. Eventually. Flower, any sprigs of mint. Modest is... I believe. Yeah, Modest. We need 2 Modest mints. Nice, you should waste it on someone you don't want. Another Modest mint. I'm gonna use that on the guard and the... Yeah, exactly. Maybe if you squint hard enough, it'll look like Zhongli has boobs. Or maybe you could get the Zhongli from that one book that has him turn into a woman. Which, to be fair, is explicitly not canon. And there was someone who got really obnoxious about that, I knew. Someone I could not stand. You know, arguing that Zhongli was a canonically non-binary character. It's like, you know, there would not be anything inherently wrong with that, but Zhongli is definitely not that. That book is explicitly stated to not be canon. Well, the thing about Zhongli is that he is a source of shred for any element. And especially for elements that can't be swirled, though to be fair, that isn't incredibly relevant to you and the way you do things. Hello, how are you doing? Even that isn't inherently all that relevant to how you play, but if you were running a lot of Animo or Dendro or Geo, Zhongli is good because he provides a good amount of shred, which isn't all that easy to get for Animo, Geo, or Dendro. Animo especially. But how are you doing? Hello. Yeah. What are your thoughts about Alice? How'd I get a Careful Mint? Did I pick that up randomly? Well, no, because if you don't... It stacks with Viridescent. And to be fair, Shred does have diminishing returns under 0% res, but it's still a very good buff. And of course, it's an alternative to taking a healer or some other kind of defense. He is good. He's not doing active damage, but if you need sustain, he also debuffs enemies. He's quite good. He's still good. He's still the best shielder in the game, in a general sense. You could make an argument that Layla is better for Cryo or Inefa for Electro, but Layla doesn't contribute much besides that shield. And I guess being a Cryo character on the team for Resonance, or maybe, I guess, enabling Chaska. It's quite silly. What are your thoughts on Alice? I think it's going to be really funny, whatever they do with Alice. Because it's going to be great for Drama Coin, no matter what they do. You know, whether she has a husband who's a playable character, like if she's married to Varka, or if her husband is just some random NPC, or if she doesn't have a husband and cloned Klee. No matter what is done, it's going to be great drama, and I look forward to it. But regardless, the other really funny option is if, to be fair, most of them look like Honkai characters these days. That started with Skirk. Let's see how much we get. Sprig of Adamant Mint of the Adamant. So now, yeah, that's a decent amount more attack. Actually, not as much as I would have expected. It's mostly the EV training we did, but, you know, every little bit counts. And speed does not matter in this game. So we're just going to toss that on them, and let's give them some berries to hold. Don't think it'll matter much. Basically, we just have to survive. Because you can't lose points anymore in ranked. So it's not a huge deal. Main thing is Gonna give Machamp a Rosalie Berry. Oh, I already had a Rosalie Berry? Oh, that's weird. Well, whatever. Yeah, you can't use it directly. And we'll give you a Shuka Berry. They're cheap anyway. Zhongli cannot replace Bennett. And to be fair, it's hard to say. Because honest to goodness, I think Zhongli might be better than Kachina on your Mavica team. Because Kachina works as a Cinder City bot, but she is contributing literally nothing else. And Mavica already does have a decent amount of damage percent from her passive after she bursts, which you should always be doing. You know, there's no reason to not be bursting. Kinda... Yeah, we can just catch this pants here. Kinda useless, but hey, what are you gonna do? That's new. Cool. But as I was saying... He would probably be about as good, maybe a little better, especially if you need some actual sustain on that team. You know, Mavica is kind of fragile. You could. Because Mavica already has a good amount of damage percent. The reason Shield's so good is not just because the damage percent of Cinder City, but because she also has Shred. Kachina does not have Shred, and Kachina could also maybe interfere with Cryo Aura, whereas Zhongli really doesn't, especially if you put his pillar away or it just gets broken, because it's gonna get broken. And he can't use Cinder City, but he doesn't really need to. In that case, you'd probably be wanting to use something like Tenacity, or he could carry Archaic Petra. Especially since, ideally you'd probably want to be using Sitwali on that team. And that would mean she would carry Cinder City. I guess, with Bennett, Zhongli, and then Rosaria, oh, it's hard to say. Because you've already got two characters, Rosaria and Bennett. Though, you could also run Rosaria with Emblem, just for, or Blizzard Strayer for her own burst damage, which isn't nothing. But, we gotta put you away. I wouldn't hate it, because he's still quite useful. If you have someone you actively want, he's never a bad choice. You might want to think about that, but again, I can't think of anyone you'd maybe want ahead of in the future other than maybe Columbina, because she is a very for you type character. And I know you like that kind of thing, for better or worse, but she would not fit very well on any of the teams you run. Now, let's do Link Battle. And that's right, we should get the Diancie gift before they take it away, which I don't think they would, but should be. Already got the routes in Gardevoir right. Let's get Shine Bright like a gemstone. They actually did a Rihanna reference. And this means Diancie, but I would like to wait until I get a nice pink Pokeball. Either a Love Ball or a Dream Ball. We got a Diancie. Extra side mission available. Nice. It's interesting that that one's still showing even though we've already obtained it. Huh. But the other one disappeared. What is with that? But now we have a Diancie, and the thing about Diancie is that it has a 4x steel weakness, so it's kind of not all that usable here, which is silly. It's not a Megastone's right. Houndoomannite, Audinite, Absolite, Greninjite from Ranked. Yeah, Diancie. I love Diancie. But in this kind of game, it's not really suited to Legends EA style of things. Should be able to get... Oh, right. I need to buy online again. Oh, that's hilarious. I was not really paying attention to when it expired, so I guess it's time to buy online again. Oops. Okay. Give me a second to use my credit card. Oh, Lord. That's funny. And that's... What does the expansion pack do? It's just... Okay. What does the expansion pack do? No, actually, what does the expansion pack do? Expansion pack is, it's Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Advance games on the effective virtual console, and you can get some free DLC, as in the upgrade packs for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which are not games I really care about them. Oh, and they also have Sega Genesis, because Sega is a cheap whore. That's right. Okay, well, let's buy online again, I guess. Yeah, that isn't actively being maintained at this moment. That's funny. Okay, come on. Let me... Where? Okay, cool. Oh, that ain't half bad. Well, I mean, it... Do you have Yoimiya? It's the only thing Yunjin really exists for is Yoimiya at this point. Just one. Nintendo Switch Online Services. To your family group. I mean, sure, whatever. In case my dad wants it, let's splurge and be nice. $80. Okay. My credit card. Okay. That is... Okay. I think we've reactivated my online membership. Yep, for me and my father and my sister. Though I don't know if they actually use that. Okay. Regardless. Season has ended. Let's get our rewards. Big Nugget, 3 Seeds of Mastery, 3 bottle caps, 1 gold bottle cap, and 3 sport bottles. And I can't use bottle caps. Signed a new rank, and we have a few more days for this. And yes, Xerneas and Eveltor here. Isn't that great? Hi, Alphas. Do we have anything else that's gold or just not ugly? Oh, Shiny Collector, because we stole them. We didn't steal them, but got them from friends. Okay, cool. Let's just use this team. Though to be honest, we gotta switch that out, because there's no reason to not have Ampharos in the first slot, so we can at least put light screen on. Okay, there we go. That's good. So, let's go back and just get beaten up for a couple hours to get to rank A, get some Dream Balls and stuff. So again, with Metroid, there isn't that much. There are no new maps. Next version, I'll catch up on this one, and then probably have time for Metroid, and maybe even this game, but gotta beat Silksong, but that should take a couple of hours at most, maybe, I guess. Alright, let's see, we're at rank Z right now. We're nearing the end of the season. That could be good, that could also be bad. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Alright. We should light screen. And, okay, cool. Charge. We should be able to just nuke this. Oh, hello. Yeah, that worked pretty darn well. Okay. No. What we got? Got Bulldoze. Nice. Bar ramp. Oh, my goodness. That wasn't too good. Ooh, okay. Oh, Tiny Pumpkaboo. That's funny. Oh, you're insane. What are we gonna do? You shouldn't deal too much damage to me, actually. Okay. Ice Punch. Come on. Oh, we did a good amount of damage, but it wasn't that great. The main thing is I can't get Light Screen and Reflect together at the same time, and that is what sucks. Got a Greninja. Okay. Light Screen. And, let's see. Can we charge? Let's try this. We didn't quite get out of the way. Let's switch. Nice. Okay, cool. Can we predict a switch? We can miss. Alright. That was not pleasant. Ugh. Bullet Punch. Ice Punch. Nice! That was pretty good. Pretty effective. You do have Thunderbolt, don't you? I'm pretty sure. Come on. Let's just see how well we can... Moonblast? Moonblast? Sure. Yeah, let's try that again. Okay. Alright. You dug. And nobody got hit. Okay, come on. Come on. Let's try a Bulldoze, but you are weirdly weak. I don't know what's up with that. Aw. Still doing okay for ourselves, so we don't have that much active at this level, but... maybe Ampharos isn't all that great here. That's sad. Come on. No! We need to get this going. Can we Moonblast you? Probably. Try to snipe. Oh, the range on that is actually not that good. It's kind of crazy. That's a kill. Yeah, we need to take Mega Amp out. Basically, whenever we can. That makes sense. Oh my goodness. You are a total powerhouse. That's right. That's right. Okay. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, Machamp? I guess I could be using with Machamp. Yeah, Raiden was very strong on release, though to be fair, a lot of people went for her cons and her weapon, and that made her very strong. C2 and then C3 Raiden, she was kind of the start of C2 bait characters in the game, yeah, very much. But her strength was largely about her constellations rather than about a team, and that made her different. These days, overpowered characters are mostly overpowered in the context of teams. We got... oh, another Greninjite. Oh, interesting. Does doubling up do anything? I guess we could equip 2 Greninjite if we had 2 Greninjas. Yeah, it's very, very good. Insanely powerful. And C3 just increases the level of burst, which is, since that's all of her damage, and no character has ever had cons that increase the level of normals, that was about as good as things were getting in terms of C3s or C5s. So she was very much C3 bait, and then if you had a weapon, you could get by on that for a while. So then they made enemies that could drain energy, you know, culminating in the Y-Obs. But she was very strong for a very long time, for a number of reasons. Okay, please. Let's charge this up and... let's see. Thunderbolt. Nice. Okay. Let's see how well we can handle this. Can we bulldoze you? Let's see. Oh, Lord. Okay. Ice Punch, maybe? That kind of worked. Oh, Lord. Don't quite like that. Don't have our Mega Power at the moment. Well, whatever. Can we charge some of this? Maybe. That isn't quite working. I guess we could use another light screen. That'll be nice. Okay, cool. Now we mega. Let's use a Thunderbolt. Oh lord, I don't like this at all. And that miss, that's hilarious. Mystical Fire. Yep, and too bad for you. Oops. Moonblast. And that's death again. I like this. Let's see if we can Mystical Fire. Oh, we were way too far away, huh? That sucked. And that Moonblast should hit you, actually. That's fun. Psychic. I love it. Okay, Mystical Fire. Oh, that didn't work either. Okay. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Oh, I did not see that coming. But we did very well for ourselves. I like this result. So that's another what we have. Okay. Let's collect some of this. Nobody's really Shuka-berrying where I am. That's a shame. Okay, cool. And here we are. Should be able to actually just one-tap you with Thunderbolt. Yeah, it was that easy. I think you got too, that's funny. Alright. Now, oh, Lord. I was done with that. Still. Okay, I kind of forgot. Whatever. That's Thunderbolt. Get you. Hello! Oh, it's Bala! How are you doing? It's good to see you. Everyone fell. Let's grab that defense. See who comes out, and we need light screen. You're gonna get kind of bullied from here. That's fine. And now... Thunderbolt, no. Still won. By a good margin. If I had swapped out to the Machamp when Guard got killed, I probably could have kept on for a little bit longer. Yeah, we won. Nice. Of course, these are low ranks, but see how long it takes to reach A. So you're going back to your Jabba? Okay. And this is where things get more difficult, of course. And yeah, that was just 3. But of course it gets a lot harder as it goes on. We got our Delphoxite, that's big. They've definitely increased the rewards for ranked battling significantly, which is fun. Is it made with radium? I should hope not. Have you heard of the Radium Girls? Yeah, they would lick their radium paint brushes and... I'm joking, they would not use radium in nail polish. Not anymore, at least. But... yep, we'll start out with our Ampharos. The only really good Pokemon we have, honestly. Okay. We need to get our... gonna chase me or not? Whatever, light screen. Let me see if we could... I did not want to do that, actually. Come on. Thunderbolt. And that's a kill. I like that. Very nice. See if there's anybody we can take down here. And that should move us out of the way. And oh, it's our first Xerneas of the day. This is bad to see. Okay, oops. Moonblast. There we are. Let's see who we can defeat. Oh, you have Flash Cannon. What the? You're kidding. Really? Come on. So we're just gonna stand here and blast each other or something. Oh, that killed, actually. That's fun. I'll take this. No. What are you gonna do? Thunderbolt. Oh, of course you were invincible. Annoying. Is that gonna get blocked? No, it didn't get blocked. It just did basically no damage. Isn't that great? Okay. No. Let's go for a Thunderbolt. That's a kill. I like that. Stay out of the way of the one that's gonna kill me. Staying alive longer is not necessarily the best way to do things. Kind of overrated. Alright. That's our Shuka Berry. I like to see that. I'm definitely going to die here. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Power... Oh, if I'd gone for a Power Gem, I could have done it. Probably. I did not know Power Gem was a laser. Yeah, but at this point, I'm gonna be coming in second every time, because I don't have Moonblast. I mean, I don't have Xerneas. That's funny. Well, let's see. Now we just gotta try it like this. Let's go for a Moonblast. And that killed you, and then... oh, that retargeted. Annoying. That killed. And now... that's right. Wrong move. I keep confusing Fairy and Psychic. Hey, but this is a nice come from behind. Mystical Fire. That's a... Oh, we hit both? You're kidding. This is insane. Okay, whatever. Psychic. Well, that killed me. Someone actually left. And we got tired of getting bullied. We got 8 kills. Nice. Mega Guard can take lots and lots of kills. It's got good coverage, too. That Thunderbolt's amazing. Oh, cute. And was it the Mario Party with the anti-piracy? It's 170. That'll probably end up being my best performance today, and it was even in a match against Xerneas. It's kind of surprising. Huh. I would say we're halfway there, but it's more like a third of the way there. Let's continue battling. What about the Bala battle? They should have one of those. Maybe at most a fifth of the way there, honestly. It gets pretty drastic as you get higher. I had to let you say that. I had to allow you to, you know. Yeah, but an Eevee trained, nature minted. It's hard to beat. You know, maybe one day I'll stop being nice to you when you threaten to kill me. How about that? What if I did that? Okay. Oh, you took that out. Annoying. Oh, nice. Bala-shaped earrings. Here we go. And oh, yeah, that's a one-tap. Charge is really good, actually. It's kind of crazy how good it is. Basically, for this first time around, we're going to see how well we can do with just this. Okay, pretty good. Come on. Power jump. Oh, what? You're kidding. Regardless. What? How'd I got teamed on like that? That was weird. Is this an internet thing? It's gotta be an internet problem, right? Oh, whatever. Come on, can we... Laser. Thunderbolt. Yep, that's one of them. Nice. Power Gem. What are we gonna go for? Let's Charge and Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Nice. This itself is very, very good. Okay. Let's... Mega. Cool. I think... Psychic is most reliable here. Yeah, you didn't try to stay out of the way or anything. Cool. No. Wrong one. You're kidding me. And you forgot about the immunity. That's hilarious. Okay. That didn't connect. Dumb. Kill. Kill. I like it. Can we Moonblast you? Let's see. Well, we did okay. Yeah, again, Eevee training and getting a specific nature is very good. And save the children. Save the Bimbola? It's crazy. So, let's just see how well let's try to take you down, honestly. See how that works. And that's a kill. I like that, too. We couldn't target you. Let's go for the Mystical Fire. Nice. And... Oh... Can we... Mega? Sure. Alright. Oh, that sucked. That was such a waste. I should have saved that energy. Well, regardless, we still won. Shiny Balazard? Okay. Let's see who we can take down. And that's another kill, because a Charge Thunderbolt is just crazy. Thunderbolt's also really hard to react to. That's why you take it instead of Thunder, because Thunder has a bit of a light on the ground before it drops. Thunderbolt, you have to see you know, be paying attention to the enemy, see it's prepping it, and then immediately switch. It's not really reactable other than the Q. He actually dealt the last attack too. Fun. No, we're doing well. And to be fair, I probably should be willing to take hits from ground moves, because I've got a Shuka Berry on Ampharos for a reason. Ideally, it'd have both Light Screen Reflect and Light Clay, but still, sure. But of course, I need the TM for Reflect, and that requires going on a roof that I don't currently have access to. I would need to actually progress in the game. And I want to take a nice nap after I get to rank A. The DLC for this is really, really soon. It's actually crazy. But regardless, and oh, here we're in hell now. Okay. There we go. No. That's a kill at least. Fine. Oh my, okay. Alright. Well, we couldn't switch, could we? That's a shame. Yes, this is where things start to suck, where everyone has a Xerneas pretty much without exception. Awesome. Well, Xerneas and things to kill Xerneas. You should go for at least one. Then, see if we can Thunderbolt you. Nice. That's one down. Let's see what we can do with Mega Guard. Okay, cool. And we try to Waterfall, and oh look, it didn't work. How sad. And that's just death on you immediately. Fun. Thunderbolt. Nice. See how we can handle this. You're gonna resist? Yeah, you're gonna resist, that's right. Annoying. Moonblast. That's on you. And we got one tapped. Yeah, Mega Gardevoir is pretty swingy. I mean, you could probably do trains if you really wanted to, actually. Okay. Oh, already dead. We got targeted and bullied. You could go for Crabominable if you wanted to be funny. And that would primarily just be funny, honestly. Okay. Let's go for this. Thunderbolt. Oh, you actually predicted it. That's evil. Come on. And let me see. Thunderbolt's fine. Oh goodness. I don't like this at all. They've understood us. And again, I just don't really have any good Xerneas answers. When you get to the point where everyone has a Xerneas, then you're just in trouble. Okay, whatever. Charge. Okay, cool. And why did we get bullied? We're literally just in Ampharos. Is it because we... Probably because we were in the lead. Oh, whatever. Come on. No. Thunderbolt should be just fine. Yeah, it's... A charged Thunderbolt is really hard to beat. Even with our stupid team, we still won. Nice. Power jump. And that's a kill. What I like to see. We can still hold our own. Yeah, go for a Crabrawler. It's an ice type, too. Yeah, just go full fire type. Full fire. Oh, I didn't see the fighting type part. I mean, you could have... You're kind of running out of options other than that. You're basically asking for an excuse to use your action replay because there are no options other than hacking in an Alolan Vulpix, right? Hack in your Alolan Vulpix. We don't care. The only person who's gonna feel bad about it is you. I mean, for obvious reasons, there aren't a lot of Alolan Ice types. You could go for an Alolan Sandslash. It's terrible, though. And you're going to say you already have the steel type, so go in. Hack in your Alolan Vulpix. The Impossible to get? Okay. I wonder if DLC will add more maps for ranked. That would make sense. Come on. Let's charge this. Thunderbolt. Yeah, that's just a kill. Fine. Can we... that hurt. Alright. Charge. Thunder... Okay, cool. Ooh. Can we switch? Yeah, we can, kinda. Can we bulldoze you? I think we can. Oh, but the range on that's atrocious. It has no range. Yeah, whatever. That didn't work. You're kidding. Well, that did. Kinda forgot we had Ice Punch with that. Okay, cool. Come on. Bulldoze, bulldoze. Mega Phalanx. Mega Horn. That's a kill. Oh my goodness, we did well for ourselves. Alright. And it... You were too silly to pick that up, huh? Luke. Psychic. Psychic. That's a kill. And Moonblast. And this should be enough with Mystical Fire, actually. Yeah, we killed everybody. Everyone's dead now. That's hilarious. Okay. Oh, well. I could have switched, and I should have switched. I'm not sure they have a favorite Alolan Pokemon. Not sure they're a Pokemon person. You know? Okay. Alright, let's see who we can take out with the Thunderbolt. Cool. Alright. Oh my goodness. That's nice. Power Gem. Snipe! Oh, we did manage the Snipe. That's crazy. Yeah, they ain't hacking this. Okay. No, it's Mega. They're not waiting for those. Okay, whatever. And we killed you. Fun. Moonblast. That's a kill. Okay. Take you out, and sure. Bullet Punch. And Ice Punch. That didn't quite work. Bulldoze. That's a kill as well. Love it. Ice Punch. Could have gone for a plus move, maybe. And Thunderbolt. Maybe. Alright. 11 is insane. That's actually evil. I can't believe this, actually. In a good way. Let's Psychic. Last minute Psychic. It hit, and it actually took it out, but I don't think that counted. Did we get a 12? Did that count as 12? Right at the end. No, it's still just 11, but that's 11. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's huge. Well, thank you for gifting that sub, and thank you for accepting that sub. I have to say your names now. Yeah, thank you, Navi_Lotus, for gifting the sub, and thank you, Big Puppy Man Destroyer, for accepting that gift sub. But... why are you saying I'm Alolan already? Is it because my mom's from Hawaii? She's not Hawaiian, she's just from Hawaii, which is different. Very different. It's... you know, if you're gonna go on the grounds, you know, are you ethnically Hawaiian? There are like 20 ethnic Hawaiians left. And they're all in movies. Or at least they're on the video that plays when you fly on Hawaiian Airlines. Last time I flew on Hawaiian Airlines was years ago, obviously, to go to Hawaii, and I asked my mom to give me some of her... I think it was kaula, which I thought was Hawaiian. Kaula is Mexican. That's nahuatl. And... I ended up spilling water on myself. At least it wasn't the elk, but still. Okay. Let's charge this up. And, okay, we got this down. I've been stacking White Screen and Geomancy, holy crap. Can absolutely just bully. Okay, please don't kill me with your goblin. Why are you all ground types? I'll kill you. Okay, whatever. Let's... Oh, we didn't get the Mega off. I hate that. Let's switch. And I didn't mean to switch to you. Annoying. I messed up. Ice Punch? Ice Punch? Can Ice Punch, we can kill you outright because you're not that durable. That's fun. That's fun. I should have taken a rock move. Whatever. Ice Punch. That should kill because you're not that durable either. We're doing well for ourselves. I do appreciate it, and I will think of it as an early Christmas gift. We're moving up in our little world or something like that. And it's just, what can I even meaningfully do? I can't meaningfully do anything to any of them. Whatever. Oh, to him! Okay. Understandable. I thought you meant to me. Which, I mean, to be fair. It's a little bit of both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. And oh, of course you die in one hit to the drill run. To the drill run. Oh, are you asking about ones to name after us? Oh, that's cute. That's fun. I'm just getting bullied by all these ground types. I hate this. Come on, come on. How'd we get hit? How'd we get hit? What? That was atrocious. Wretched, wretched, wretched. Yeah, nobody's actually dying. That's funny. Could hack in one and name it after me? Or something like that. Oh, no, that didn't connect. Please, please. We don't really have anything to hit you. Regardless. Only thing we can really do is Psychic that one Venusaur, honestly. And that didn't kill. You're kidding. What? Okay, whatever. Let's go fire. And the Sludge Bomb still almost killed me. That's atrocious. What? I mean, we're actually still doing well. This is just a really crazy match. Again, the Machamp is okay-ish, but not all that amazing. And nobody's dying today. Whatever. If I had Thunderbolted, I probably could have killed that one. What about a Bulbasaur? We tied for first. Yeah, I guess, yeah, nobody really had anything to hit anyone else. And most people were running around with Xerneases that were taking no damage. So, alright. It's 8 more ranks and then I can go back to sleep. Not that I'm not having fun, but I'm just kind of... I'm exhausted. Yesterday lasted a lot longer than I expected to. I really liked the event, and oh, now that we've got everyone here, how do you think they're gonna handle Alice? She gonna have... Is her husband gonna be Varka? Is her husband gonna be a random NPC? Or is Klee gonna just actually be a clone made in a bottle? Or, for the bonus round, to make almost everyone really angry, because they did show her wedding ring, have her be out of game married to the player. That would probably make the most people angry. That would be the best for Drama Coin. I guess we'll see. Though again, the question is, you know, is she even going to be playable? The streets are saying she's not going to be playable in this version, which is interesting. Okay, come on. What? No, we died. Alright. That would be funny. Because that would also make everyone who's, you know, a gay venti truther angry too. Yeah, the more people who get mad, the more people who get mad. Okay, it dealt okay damage, but that's just feeding a kill to someone else, isn't it? Whatever. Brick Break. Yeah! That's a kill. That's a kill. Nice. Ice Punch. Oh, what? You're kidding. Ugh, I don't like this. I don't. I guess I could have plus moved that. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see if we can Moonblast any of you guys. Moonblast. That's a kill at least. Yeah, this is a tough one. Diancie, you're hard to see. That's fun. Psychic and... how is this gonna work? Moonblast on you. It didn't do much damage. And you lived on 1 HP. You're kidding. I'll eat you. That Diancie cannot afford to be brought out at all if not Mega. That's for sure. We're doing okay for ourselves, but yeah, this is the point where things start to suck. And of course, whatever. Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. That's a kill. That's good. I appreciated that. And, well, whatever. We do have enough to I don't think we actually have enough to Mega. Let's bulldoze a little, just to accumulate some damage. There we are. That's fine. And this is our time. This is our moment. And oh, of course. If we get anywhere close to that Mega Metagross, we're dead on the spot. Oh no. Yeah, Venti is getting a massive buff. I'm very excited for that, too. Well, the main thing is that, as you may have seen, he didn't just get an on-field... Come on. You were smart enough to take that out. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. Okay, bulldoze, bulldoze. Can we hit? Kinda. Ice punch. Before you even manage the dig. This is what I like to see. Come on, can we... Mystical Fire? Oh, we got double team. What was that second attack even? Oh, I'm pretty sure that's what Mystical Fire works like as a plus move. That might be a Delphox only thing. Yeah, we did not win this time. It's the first one we didn't win, actually. We did well. Well, the thing about Venti is that they were trying to distinguish him. Instead of being about triggering a bunch of swirls and grouping. And now his grouping is still better, but now he's actually a mono-animo DPS. And the burst is less about getting swirl damage, though you can still do that. You can still do that. They haven't stopped that from working. It's just... He now does a crazy amount of animo damage with normals on burst, when his burst is active. They pierce, so they can hit multiple enemies, so basically you're just using that to group him up. Or you could actually use him as an on-field swirl damage guy, which is also interesting. But his new weapon, his new signature, because he got a new signature, because he now has 3 biblical levels of greed, is based around his animo damage with his animo arrows. Yeah, Razor is better than Raiden now. I guess the question is whether I go for Durin and Venti's signatures or just Durin's. The shame is that they're on the same banner now, which means that I won't be able to, go for other signatures at the same time. It is what it is. Okay, come on. Let's bait this out and go for a nice punch. Okay, come on. We should have let you get in the range before switching. Oh, of course, you stupid. Come on. Bullet punch. Bulldoze with a Rosalie Berry. Nice. Come on. Your Xerneas is in a bad spot. I'm okay with this. I didn't know that Shiny Clotzer looked like that. That's fun. It didn't go all that far. Let's do a charge. No, I don't like this. I really don't like this. Who's next? Thunderbolt. Nice. Love it. And now, let's Brick Break on you. If you aren't gonna... Okay, whatever. That tiny Pikachu, that's funny. Come on. Bullet Punch. That damage is weak. Oh, and that actually one-tapped me, because we didn't have the Rosalie Berry. Seems the effects of these berries might actually be a good deal more drastic. Huh, interesting. Regardless, in one way or another. Come on. Let's just actually charge up something and see if we can snipe you with Sun before we get out of the way. And oh, that actually killed that Xerneas. I am happy with this result. Very happy with this result. Come on. And let's Mystical Fire on you, if we can. Oh, what in the... Well, that hurt somebody. Alright. Let's get Light Screen back up, but this is where things have gotten painful. Who killed the Ampharos? I guess I got digged on. That is one of the better ways to run him. If you want his burst at least. I have significant energy recharge on him. Though to be fair, one thing about Venti, what were they trying to predict there? Regardless. Can we Ice Punch? Not quite. Well, whatever. Oh my goodness. I should have used that as a plus move, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably. That said, the plus move would have only done 30 more damage, so it still wouldn't have killed. Mostly just a deny to everyone else. If they buffed Dia, it would be making her a better on-field DPS. That's not an interesting way to play the game, and they don't incentivize it for a reason. There's a reason they disincentivize that. Cool. That didn't kill. What? What? Okay. Oh, and that's a Life Orb Xerneas. That makes sense. Okay, whatever. Thunderbolt. I mean, we didn't... We tied for second with everybody except one guy. Yeah. But I think what they might do is, if they buffed Dia in the future, and to be fair, she's a standard character, so I don't think they'd try as hard as they did for Klee and Venti and Albedo, who are limited banner characters, and they did not intend to make it a Star Rail situation where you can just switch who you lose to on 50-50s. So they had to make them good and usable. But one way or another, even if they did, I imagine what they'd do is they would make her actual on-field DPS better. C1 Noob is one of the strongest ones in the game, but I will say is that it weirdly makes his team comps less flexible if you want to make use of the damage buff instead of just the poise buff. Because right now, the best Noob team at C0, well, maybe Llama stuff actually, I don't... It's not like Llama and Nefa Fiorina Noob, and there he's really getting wheelchaired, but it was Fiorina Escaffier Satwali Noob, at least recently, and that's one I still use. And at C1, that stops being good, and you want to just use Kaza and Chiwanen again, because you're going from having... Basically, you lose more stacks that way. The stack loss on his reaction buff becomes a lot more important, because you're going from... Okay, come on. Please, please. You're going from losing a few stacks, you're losing a number of more stacks that way. Because most of the damage on the stacks, and we don't have Earthquake, which is a bulldoze, and that sucks, is just 1 versus 2. Well, versus 2 versus 3. And most of it goes from... The damage difference is from 2 to 3. So going from 3 to 2 is crazy. Going from 2 to 1 is basically nothing. So it's a massive difference, and oh my goodness. I thought I'd be able to hit with Mystical Fire, but instead it targeted the wrong one and they died. Understandable. Yeah, I became a lot less busy once I got out of college and became unhappily employed. So... And of course you... stupid, you targeted me instead of the one that was hitting you? Well, whatever. I'll wait. Maybe. Let's actually go for a plus bulldoze, maybe? And that can't kill anyway? What? You're kidding. Well, that actually took you out. That's good. Come on. And now, that's just... Let's see if we can Mystical Fire on you. Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire. Wait, what? What? Targeting was weird. Whatever. Psychic, maybe? Or are you a special Excatrill? I mean, I guess you're trying to fake people out, but even that's not good. You know, to fake someone out, you have to be good with it. You have to be competent. Special Excadrill cannot work ever. It's just unusable. Okay, whatever. And... I'm surprised that killed. Well, my light screen did wear off. Okay. We're in first. That's exciting. Well, one way or another, I can use that chance to charge. Maybe. Is this gonna be a Mega Gallade? I guess. I think I used a lot. Oh, and you... I framed it. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Hate that. Moonblast? Moonblast? Maybe. Oh, and that one-tapped. That's surprising to me. Okay. Okay, and we managed to get on the tail end of that iframe. That was lucky. Come on, Thunderbolt. Oh, that killed. Well, we still came in first somehow. Only with 5 kills, but yeah, you really can't go on a tear as much as you can in lower ranks. I will say, though, that the best teams that people have put together in ZA Ranked have been teams that actually don't rely on Megas that much, and use, again, stuff like Life Orbs and various Resist Berries, because Megaing takes time. Time that you would probably rather spend using moves and killing things, and then you can devote your Mega energy to just using plus moves to make moves stronger, especially super effective ones. And, well, of course, Machamp just isn't that good to begin with. Unfortunate. It is what it is. We'll live. That's a shiny Gengar, isn't it? I really do like that they... The differences between shiny Gengar and normal Gengar were actually pretty apparent for most of... And that's a kill because you're hilariously fragile. For most of Pokemon, up until the 3D games, because what happened is that... Oh, goodness. And that's a kill as well. Well, you both got Gengars, as you can see. Non-shiny Gengar is a lot brighter purple now. It became really washed out when the 3D games first started coming out, and that made it really hard to differentiate between shiny and normal Gengar because you had outright... Okay, and that won't hit anybody. Okay, cool. And that's the Shuka. That's Bulldoze, actually. And that killed the Mega Gang. That's funny. Not quite. Ice Punch, and that's a kill. Oh, we went on a bit of a tear. That's fun. And yeah, that doesn't hit. I should have gotten that. Not paying attention to that. Whatever. We did okay. Yeah, up until the 3D games, normal Gengar was a brighter purple. Mega Gengar was a bit of a washed out purple. And that was what allowed you to differentiate, and then normal Gengar got washed out, and suddenly you couldn't tell the difference between them ever anymore. Which was silly. No. That's our Shuka. Love it. It's actually just Psychic from a distance. That should be enough. Yep, exactly. Hard to tell, huh? Like to see that. No. Oh my goodness, you're weak. Honestly, Guard might not even need... Might not even need that. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. Mystical Fire. And switch before you get killed. Well, I don't think we needed a switch. I think we took it out already. I don't think we had a problem with that. Whatever. No, let's see if we can Thunderbolt you before we... Oh, we couldn't target. Dumb. Whatever. Did I hit Quatzer? I guess. And well, that killed one of them, but it didn't hit both. Okay, whatever. That's 9. That's 9. Wow. Okay. Psychic when they reemerge. Okay. Mystical Fire, maybe. That's 1. And it hit the Gengar too. We got 11. What the heck? Okay. Moonblast. And that's a kill. We got 12. This is some truly insane performance. Oh my goodness. Oh, but that's gonna hurt me badly. I don't like that at all. Moonblast. And that's a kill. We got to lucky number 13. And Card didn't even die, just demega'd. That is genuinely ridiculous. I mean, again, you can't go down in points, so you just go up slowly but surely. So you're going to run into people who are kind of not prepared, even at higher ranks, and also it's just a matter of sometimes getting a bit lucky in terms of how your team matches up. But holy crap, 13. 240 points. Okay. So it's 5 more ranks. Yeah, we're doing well. Experienced trainer. My whole team is basically just Mega Guard. Basically just Mega Guard. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay. Oh goodness, but talking about Kaze again, I have him on Sack Sword most of the time, though of course there's also Signature. Apparently you also want to use Defost's Moonlight, but that's an attack buff, which isn't good for everybody, and we've got more and more characters who don't need attack, such as Nuve. But, yeah, 5 more ranks, and we'll get to A, and then the next season will start, and then it's gonna be... Right, that's gonna be Chestnut, if I recall correctly. So is somebody gonna... Let's kill this Greninja with a Thunderbolt snipe. There we are! You weren't paying attention. Funny. And we have our light screen up. That's just Thunderbolt. That's okay. You're gonna Shuka Berry again, because you weren't paying attention. You didn't expect that, huh? Okay, whatever. Oh, alright, Bulldoze, maybe? That was the wrong move. That was definitely the wrong move. That's a kill. That's a kill. I like to see that. Oh, haha, funny. And now it's actually time to send out Guard. Love it. Can we Mystical Fire on you? Yeah, you messed up. You messed up bad. Okay. What in the... Alright, that was really, really weird. Targeting totally messed up there. I don't know what's happening. There was something weird about the lock-on in this game, to be honest. Because I was locked on. But I guess because it off-screen I don't lock on again, which is unpleasant. Okay, cool. Thunderbolt will kill you. Because you don't know to switch out. Yeah, that'll do it. So now we can maybe do some of this. Ice Punch on you. You're gonna get nice and... whatever. Dumb. Bullet Punch? Sure. Now is the time to switch out to you. Let's wait till you Heavy Slam and then Mega. Yep. Fun. That's gone now. Mystical Fire. Love it. Go for a Thunderbolt. You're not gonna have it, are you? Oh! We didn't have the juice to take you down before you got Heavy Slam back. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, it was a fun idea. It was interesting conceptually. Let's Thunderbolt before you do something else. Yep. You didn't have the time for that. Okay. Alright. And of course, we can just Ice Punch you, can't we? Should be able to, but yeah, the Megan got rid of what we had. You switched out to the Dragonite, and that did not go well for you, huh? That didn't go very well. Okay. Maybe I should've. Whatever. Oh, I could've had that. Going. Oh, stupid. We did okay for ourselves. I should have gone for that Xerneas. I probably could have managed it just with a Thunderbolt to snipe from a distance. That would have taken it out, and then we would have tied for first. Yeah, it's nice. It's just, I don't have a great Metagross answer, because Bulldoze has basically no range. It's Earthquake we want, but I don't have that TM. But still, should probably be a little under 10 more matches, depending on our performance. Again, I need to actually play this game. I need to actually go and unlock the rest of the TMs, then hunt a bunch of alphas, get the remaining Megastones, because if I had Ampharosite, because that's not one you can buy, it's one you have to just make story progress and get as a boss drop, that would have been nice. Well, actually, no. What would have really been nice is Light Clay, but I would also need Story Progress for that, so what are you going to do? To just give Light Screen and Reflect more life, and actually having the TM for Reflect, so I could double up on defenses. I would probably even allow Ampharos, well, Gardevoir to survive maybe one Heavy Slam? I hope. I hope. I don't know. Oh, interesting. Somebody got come out that I can hit with this? Whatever, whatever. That did not work especially well. Not a Thunderbolt, but yeah, one Thunderbolt will do it. That's what a 4 times weakness means. Okay. Moonblast, and okay. Thunderbolt on you. Oh, what? Okay. That was funky. Oh, we lived on 1 HP. I'm okay with this. Ooh, how close do we gotta get? Oh, you switched out? You're kidding. Whatever. Scorn, okay. Let's just try our best. There we go, and unless you have multi-coverage, you can't do much, huh? Okay. Huh? Okay. Let's wait till you got this out, and Psychic. Okay, alright. I don't like this much. Let's try to go for plus Bulldoze, actually. See if that works at all. I should have gone for that. Whatever. But they can actually just move out of the way of that, and that's what gets really annoying. I think that's going to kill me. Yeah, whatever. Mega Amp guy is actually doing great. Okay. Whoever that is. So in this case, let's keep going. Okay, alright. Charge this up. That was unnecessary. Okay. Oh, Lord. Thunderbolt. We traded. I like this. I'm fine with this result. Gotta go back. We're not in last, and that's important. Now we can just take out with a Thunderbolt. Oh, I don't think that connected. Whatever. That's resisted heavily, but it still killed because you were so close to death. All right. Could we? Oh, dumb. We're not in last, so that's nice. Thunder. Bolt on nobody. It didn't connect with anybody or anything. Okay. Alright. That's a kill. Like to see that. Thunderbolt. Cool. Nice. We're actually tied for first now. Took a bit, but hey, there we go. That's exciting. So again, we tied for first. Our performance is reasonable. Yeah, next season Zygarde is going to be in here, which means if Guard can carry Ice Beam, it needs to. You know, everything is going to have to be carrying hilarious amounts of ice coverage just to make sure that it can one-tap Zygarde ideally instead of allowing Zygarde to go complete and then Mega. Though to be fair, I imagine... Well, to be fair, if you were to give Zygarde Yache Berry, you wouldn't be able to Mega. You'd be able to use complete form, which is still good. But it's not its Mega form. Regardless. Zygardeless. I bet there'll probably be some people running funny off-meta builds with Zygarde with just complete form and a Yache Berry. But again, the main thing is that you want to have the Mega Zygarde so that you can have a Dragon-type attack that hits fairies, and then of course only Steel would resist that, but you have ground coverage for that reason. It's not really a problem. Okay, charge. What are you doing? We can try to Thunderbolt, and that has infinite range, basically. That's crazy. Okay. The deer is just moving around. Are you even... What are you doing? You let us score a kill? Okay. Interesting. Aw. That laser's fun, I guess. Aw. I guess you were just going around for Mega Energy. That makes some sense. Okay. Charge is good. A Charge Thunderbolt on Lucario will kill. Oh, well, not if you allow yourself to get hit by the bulldoze. Oh, I guess the Shuka Berry probably must have been lost, and I didn't notice. That's whatever. Okay. You need to charge, probably, and let's see if we can Thunderbolt. Well, did you live one? Oh, you didn't live one. That sucked. Okay, okay. It's bad news. Bad news today. Light screen. Try to... Oh, and it's the Excadrill. Dumb. Dumb. Please, please. What are you gonna come up against, anyway? Okay, whatever. And again, that hits nobody. Please. No, it's Moon... Moonblast, actually. Oh, that's fun. Wasn't expecting that to connect, but it did. Nice. Okay. Thunderbolt. Will hit from infinite range and kill. I like it. Got her heal, which is good. Let's go for the Mystical Fire, actually. That's her full restore. Nice. Moonblast? Moonblast on you. Will that hit? Oh, not quite. So hilariously tanky. So, I don't think I got that. Did I? I did get that kill myself. Good. Thunderbolt before anything bad happens. Oh, that took way too long to come out. I should have actually just switched to the amp. That would have worked. Things are getting difficult here. Things are getting complicated here. Okay. But without Reflect... Dumb. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna switch out and just... Thunderbolt. What? What? Okay. It's just... Targeting is weird in this game. Targeting is weird in this game. And again, when you're locked on, you move more slowly. Which, you know, I didn't really notice until now. So you want to be breaking clock, actually, to move faster to collect Mega Orbs and the pickups to heal and such. But that one was not nearly as good. Unfortunate. But, again, 4 more rank ups, or 3.5 more ranks, and we can take it. I do wonder if they may have increased the amount of points required to rank up in the higher ranks to compensate for the fact that you can no longer actually lose points no matter what. But even still, that was only if you came in last and got no kills and did not even do any of the side bonus point sources that would give you more points. You had to more or less be trying to lose to actually lose points, but still. Okay. This will one-tap you. And that's our kill. Nice. Oh, since they came at the same time, they might have traded or something. Whatever. Oh, Power Gem never hits. That was a bad idea to use. Well, whatever. Dragon Pulse does not matter. We're not a dragon. Okay, cool. Got a Alakazam, that's fun. Our Thunderbolt will do this. And we killed you, that's funny. Okay, safeguards. Interesting. Okay, come on. Well, that's your kill. Alright, that's fine. We'll take that, I guess. Thunderbolt. And that was my kill. I kind of figured it would take a second to do that. That was funny. Oh, and that missed. That's even better. Okay. Let's see if we can Thunderbolt on you. Actually, ooh, barely. That was nasty. Let's go there. Punch is nice. Brick break, and that's a kill as well. What I like to see. Okay, cool. Now, it's actually mystical. The unboosted Iron Head kill? Okay, well then. Again, everyone taking that Gyarados around means we got a lot of stuff going. Okay. Yeah, we want to go for one quick Thunderbolt. Doesn't even need any boost to kill. Oh, but of course, you were timing that, weren't you? You had to have been. Smart. Okay, Moonblast. Oh, you're... What in the... Alright. I don't like that at all. Really don't like that. A charge. Let's see how well we can... Thunderbolt. And that killed. You thought you could bounce out of the way. Unfortunately, you could not. Okay. Charge. Crunch. Oh, what? Okay, whatever. Let's see if we can brick break you down, actually. And not quite. Bulldoze, bulldoze. Okay. Oh, we got close. We got close. But we're tied for first. I just don't want to give a kill to anyone who could actually benefit from it. And yeah, we tied for first. That was nice. Again, we were a little outclassed. We didn't... I don't think there was even a single Xerneas. That's interesting. To get this far and have nobody using a Xerneas. Oh, someone pulled an 8 out right at the end. That's not fun. Whatever. But again, that was decent performance. Okay. And that's D. Nice. And basically nothing past it. 3 more ranks in... Oh yeah, we got a Love Ball. Nice. Which does mean... That might be a good one to use on Diancie. Same with the Dream Ball. Dream Balls are going to come after this season in a couple of days, and I should catch Diancie. Again, the question with Diancie, though, is... It's a fast, frail, mixed attacker, which is really, really bad in this game for a number of reasons. But you could run it full physical because it gets Play Rough now. It didn't have Play Rough when its Mega was still around, so you had to basically split its attack and run Moonblast and Diamond Storm, or you could try running Power Gem, but the Power Gem sucks. Power Gem is a joke that writes itself, but yeah. Okay. Who should we try to... Let's kill Gengar, actually. What? What? Huh? Okay. Let's... You didn't get hit? Well, that was weirder. Okay, come on. Let's smash. Ice Punch. What? You're kidding. That's a kill at least, but still. That was impressive in a bad way. Well, I didn't expect to get doubled into. Come on. Again, having Light Screen but not Reflect is tough. Come on. I should have been Thunderbolting. Whatever. Oh, and you did that to kill yourself instead. Oh, but we targeted the wrong one. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Okay. Come on. Plus Ice Punch or something on you? Sure. That's not a kill! What? And then what? Okay, that's ludicrous. How'd that happen? Regardless. Need our screens up. Alright, we need the defense boost. Nice. Let's charge. Or we did the wrong one. Forgot which was on what. Dumb. Power Gem, maybe. And yeah, Power Gem never connects. I need to keep that in mind. Psychic. Cool. We didn't even get sludged on. I like that. No, alright. Let's get this going. Mystical Fire. Okay, Psychic. Oh, dumb. Why does that move take... that is why you go for physical attacking melee Pokemon. Because understandably, there is a lot of startup on any kind of move with any kind of AoE. Yeah. I mean, any kind of range, that is. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Please, please. Come on. Moonblast. What? Alright. Alright. Come on. That's not a one-tap even. Really? What? Oh, we did horrible. Okay, I need to take a bathroom break. Because my full bladder is distracting me. Okay. Sorry. I'll be right back. I mean, BRP. BRP. Okay. I'm returned. I don't have to pee anymore. As in, I never have to pee again. Never ever. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Tiny mushroom. Yeah, because the reason we were getting good rewards earlier is because we were winning. Okay. That's what was going on. That makes sense. Unfortunately... Ugh. Ugh. So in that case... A few more of these. Yeah. Gotta update descriptions on old videos too. And stuff like that. Things of that sort. Ah. Tried using Arlecchino Melt and Abyss yesterday, which was difficult and painful too. Okay, alright. Okay. Power Jump. That actually killed. Nice. That was very fun. Okay. Let's see if we can... Oh, that did not work at all. Oh, a Shiny Pidgeon. That's fun. I like that. Ooh, alright. Okay. Thunderbolt? Maybe I want to use. Like it. Like it. Switch out. Let's see if we can bulldoze, actually. Not quite. Okay. Hit. Ah, you didn't get hit. Annoying. Whatever. And then bulldoze on you. Let's see if any... Well, now we're down. But hey, that was actually pretty capable. I'm not entirely disappointed with that result. At least that course of things. Come on. Gotta wait till you come back and then Thunderbolt you. Cool. Nice. Here we have this. Let's charge up now. Anybody got a something we can Thunderbolt? This. You. And that's a kill. This defense boost is also incredible. Very, very useful. Okay, now it's time. Now it's time. If we just run up and Brick Break... well, if we don't connect, that won't do much, huh? That's a kill as well. Very good. Brick Break, maybe. Bulldoze, maybe. Not sure what you're trying to pull. Okay, cool. Then, Mystical Fire. Okay. Should work. Never mind. But no, we're in 5. We're tied for first. That's exciting. Please, please. Now we're just denying that to others. It wasn't a huge deal, at least, but still. Who's gonna... Let's see if that hit nobody. Alright. Don't like this. So, okay. It's a flash cannon. Let's see if we can... Mystical Fire. Yes, we can. I like it. Moonblast? Yep, there we are. We're at 7 now. I don't think... Yeah, we won. I like this. I don't think that killed Guard. Yeah, it didn't kill Guard, though I'm not sure if it's just because we got out of the way or because it didn't kill in one hit. She is pretty physically weak. But yeah, I need to get Light Clay, and I need to get Reflect, but that's not going to happen today, to say the least. That was a good one, too. Nice. Somehow we also don't less attack. I mean, you get a lot of big nuggets. It's funky. If we do especially well, this could maybe be just 5 more matches, actually. Wouldn't be too bad. We'll see how things go. Oh, a Canary Hologram with her Electros. I do wonder what Electros's... Mega Electros's ability is going to be. You know, given that As 1 exists for Calyrex with Unnerve and then either Chilling or Grenade, and Ursaluna's Mind's Eye just combines hilarious numbers of abilities at once, they could definitely... Oh goodness. Earthquake, whatever. Annoying. Okay. Alright. Thunderbolt. Yes! There we go. And then the Garchomp dug up and killed me. But that's a kill, at least. Though we could have done that a bit more safely some other way, I imagine. Alright. Try to charge and get maybe a hit on this Dragonite. Nice. Oh, but we killed... Oh, that wasn't us who killed. Annoying. Annoying. Bulldoze. I'm gonna go for the attack item. Yeah, unfortunately, that sucked. Sucks to be me. Okay, come on. Brick Break won't hit. Okay, alright. Didn't hit anybody. Okay. Try to Moonblast you. That's not... what? Okay, alright. Ugh, I really dislike this. That did not hit much of anybody. Okay, come on. That's a kill at least. This is not one where a lot of kills are landing. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Whatever. Let's try the Mystical Fire, actually. See how well that works. Psychic? Cool. That's a kill. This is Greninja. Moonblast is good, but range requirement's rough. Come on, switch, switch. Can we... Bullet Punch on you, maybe? Then... Bulldoze... he switched out, which is good for me. Ice Punch? Should have tried something a bit more... Whatever. Okay, cool. Well, we're doing alright for ourselves, but not amazingly. Okay. Going for a charge. Thunderbolt on somebody should do well. Let's see. No. Charge up. And then Thunderbolt. Cool. That's a good one. I didn't target anybody. And that's a kill on you. Even better. Love to see it. Let's actually Mystical Fire just to drop your attack. Yep, your special attack returned to normal. Sucks to be you. Okay, cool. That might actually be good to keep around just for utility. Though, to be fair, again, it's just light screen and reflect. Light screen and reflect is better to have, and if I just need to get like clay, and I need to get the reflect TM, but still. It's another good one. And now we're at C. C. Some bottle caps. Again, that's what's really going to do that. I've got a good amount of bottle caps just from these ranged bites, and I'll be able to use them to Hyper Train. It would be a dumb parody Pokemon, it'd be a Poopachu. And then you say, haha, poop. You know, if they did a Family Guy Pokemon parody, probably. I don't know. You know, I like to think about Peter Griffin, but I don't really think about Peter Griffin in the context of Pokemon. You know? Okay, cool. Oh, the Brick Break came out too fast, actually. Whatever. Ice Punch. Yeah, we're taking out most of your dudes. Okay, cool. And no. Yep, we got that Rosalie Berry. Fun. Okay, cool. And what if we Mystical Fire you to make that not work? That's fun. It's always fun. Oh, did we get doubled into? Kinda seems like it. Well, whatever. I guess the obvious joke would be a Snorlax, but that's not really that fun to say. Now, see if someone can get... Did nobody get that Thunderbolt? Whatever. This is a tough one. Well, whatever. See how well we can... Moonblast. That's so dumb. Because Megging doesn't only make you invincible, and it doesn't just break lock. It breaks lock in a way that actually
if you keep holding down lock, it'll look like you've got a lock, but you don't, and you have to actively re-lock on. You have to release lock and put it back on, which is... And we timed that exactly correctly. I hate my stupid Chungus Slave. Come on, you. Thunderbolt. That's our first kill of the game, and it took us to that long. Okay. Genuinely, that lock break is evil. It's evil. Nice. Okay. Your attack, though. I like that. And why was that not my kill? That's so stupid. Whatever. And... interesting. Bulldoze? Bulldoze? At least that was my kill. Nice. And that was my kill too! Yay! Maybe it's actually a good day to be me. Kinda, at least. That was weak. Okay. Come on. Vaporeon's got a lot of HP. And that didn't kill. It's crazy. But we got doubled into. Somehow we're still in first? Wait, what? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I guess it would make sense for... Yeah, because everyone was switching a bunch. So very few actual kills happened. Maybe Stewie would be a Toxel. Because, you know, or... Well, it couldn't be a Volibine because he's a male baby. It's a baby who was sent in the mail. Good amount of rare candies. Huh. Though again, it's... You only really need those for moves. Well, to be fair, Mega Dimension's gonna be weird and light a temporary level above 100. For that, you'd probably want level 100 mons, but beyond that... And that will be a long way off for me. Just love a good alpha Pokemon. I love a good shiny alpha Pokemon that a guy I knew back in college caught for me and just gave because he already had too many. The refuse of the right. Come on. And if you will stay in place... Yeah, that was good. Oh, ouch. That didn't connect with anybody, did it? It definitely did not. Oh, that worked very badly. And that does increase special defense while it's up, too. And it just wasn't enough because Xerneas is freaking Xerneas. Dumb. We need to grab this before anybody else does. Okay, cool. That killed two of them because they got too close to each other. That's hilarious. It's a good day to be me. Okay. Thunderbolt. And switch to guard. You're gonna try to hit me. You're gonna try to... Why did none of you go for the defense? That's kind of hilarious. I'll take it. Okay, Mystical Fire. And I guess that didn't hit you. Okay. Ah, interesting. Oh, whatever. Psychic. Okay. Okay. The Moonblast did not go off either. That was unfortunate. One way or another. One way or another. I think we'll be alright. Kind of. Of course you gotta... everyone carrying around that Thunderbolt. Whatever. Can we... Stupid Panatoni. Okay. Now we Mega. We try to kill you, I guess. Who is even... Well, that's annoying. Mystical Fire. Oh! I hate how that one taps me. It's just... I need Reflect. I should have asked the guy to use some TMs before he gave these mons to me. I really should have. Okay. Well, we're not doing the worst of everyone today. Okay, well... Should have known that wouldn't connect. Okay. Come on. Come on. Ah. But you can't use Charge without a Pokemon to use it on. That's what's annoying. Oh, stupid. That took out that Xerneas. You are going on absolute terror. How'd that kill me? Whatever. Yeah, just... the fact that I don't have Reflect. Light Screen is easy to come by, and Reflect is actually not. It's also interesting, there are a lot of Pokemon, at least in this game, that learn Light Screen but don't learn Reflect. Machamp gets Light Screen. It does not get Reflect. You know, I respect him for having a picture of Lita instead of a picture of Emma's ass. It's at least different. Yeah. But the gap between first and second is massive. Honestly. Electric-type user. Again, it's 2 more ranks. 2 more ranks. I have a cancer. Ugh. Yeah, I don't remember too well if it was like this last time. I'm pretty sure last time was about 200 between B and A again. I think they increased the rank points needed per rank because you can't go down at all anymore. But again, going down was not even really much of a concern. It's the only way to do that was to literally come in last, get literally 0 kills, and not even do any of the additional objectives that would have obtained you anything. But regardless. Okay, come on. Gonna take that hit. Oh, but nobody's got anything. Whatever. Let's go for an Ice Punch. Yep, you weren't ready. Okay. Cool. That sucked. Go for another Bullet Punch. Maybe. Maybe an Ice Punch? You're just running around wasting time. What were you trying to do there? Honestly. Whatever. Maybe a Brick Break. Okay, Bulldoze. Ugh. Why are you always switching? Okay. Light Screen again because it's gone. Charge. Oh, there we are. Let's get a power at him. And just Thunderbolt that Xerneas before bad things happen to me. There we are. Everyone is just a coward here. It's actually crazy. Okay. Boom. And you blew yourself up to literally no benefit. That's hilarious. You win nothing. Good day, sir. Okay. Now we have to Psychic you. Okay. Oh, what? That didn't kill anyone, did it? To be fair. Emboar actually has pretty good special defense for some reason. It's weird. Light Screen. Can maybe take one. Some unlucky fool. Yeah, we're gonna Thunderbolt you. And that's just a guaranteed kill. Nice. Gonna come out of nowhere. Nice. Moonblast. I got that kill. But I think Guard took that Moonblast. And then we got doubled into. If so, that's funny. Okay, cool. We got the Tyranitar, actually. Not quite. That was a bad idea. Who are you doing this to? And Charge Thunderbolt. And yeah, a Charge Thunderbolt is as good as you would expect. Okay. What's coming out? Emboar. Okay, we're close. Still came in first by a good margin. It's just good playing. Knowing when to attack and when to retreat. Honestly, and probably just having that light screen up. Because everyone else is really just taking 2 attackers. But having a devoted screen setter, who also benefits from being the Thunderbolt user, because it is one of the best moves in the game. It is quite interesting that Thunderbolt is literally... Well, actually, the points between 1 and 2 aren't that much, but it seems that when I get 1, it corresponds to having a better game in general, where I'm getting more of those other titles too. But as I was saying... Oh, goodness. In Japanese, Thunderbolt is actually named 10,000 volts, or Juman Boruto, which I guess could be volt, could be bolt, it could be both, but doesn't really, the language does not have a V sound really, and thunder is just thunder, and arguably more like Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is just lots of electricity, which is why Thunderbolt in this game does not have an animation that really looks anything like a bolt of thunder, you know. Whereas Thunder is a thunderbolt that crashes down onto the enemy. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, you got Moonblasted. Whatever. Dumb. Bullet Punch. Punch, sure. Ice Punch? Sure, why not? And... Rosalie Berry. Oh, I thought I'd be able to manage it. Come out a little faster, maybe. Dumb. Well, that Xerneas is largely going to be out of the fight. Okay. Let's charge. Wait for Sun to come out. Noivern is not that durable. Ooh, oh, you got paralyzed. That's funny. That actually worked to my favor. Kinda. That's Ice Punchy, maybe. That's a kill. I like it. Alright. Alright. Yep. that was kind of a waste. But that was a waste of both. That kind of worked in my favor in a very funny kind of way. Okay, cool. Now, we're switching. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can... Psychic. Moonblast will work. We could also do some Thunderbolt, I guess. Alright, cool. What are you doing? Switch Pokemon the maximum number of times. Giant Metal something. I guess that kind of makes sense in terms of Metagross's name. Okay, Thunderbolt. Should be enough to kill. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright. And I'm first. Yeah, Mega Gross is good. Again, it's not incredibly min-max, and it technically has more speed than you really care to have in this game, which is not a game where speed is all that useful. But it's coming off of a 600 base stat total, so it's hard to make that bad. You really can't make that bad. Okay, cool. Alright. Ugh, don't like this. Oh, and of course you Mega... Fine. Too bad for you. Ah. I did not know that Brick just never connected. That's bad news. Funny news, but bad news. Okay, can we Psychic you? I think that should work. Boom Burst. Oh, what are you doing? Moonblast, no, the cooldown got me. That was dumb. I really should have gone for that Noivern first thing. I thought it might be worth going for the Chandelure, because Shadow Ball is still effective on guard, but... Hey, we came in second at least. And that's just a picture of Lita. Yeah. Apparently she's basically a Pokemon Korean. Or so it's said. Because Tierno is her brother, it is all but said. And in the design docs that came out in one of the 5 billion Game Freak document leaks, Tierno was stated to have been intended to be a Korean, effectively. To be fair, he kind of looked more Italian, but... You know, he was Korean-Italian. But Lita definitely looks a lot more on the Korean side of the spectrum. Maybe they are Korean-Italian. It's 2025. Well, actually, Pokemon X and Y came out in 2013. Yeah. Yeah. Holy crap. Okay. Good lord, if only I had light screen. Okay, cool. Nice. Charge. Took you out a good... Why do you have a crocodile? Come on. Alright. Let's use Bullet Punch to gap close. And then Ice Punch, maybe? Sure. Got a lot of tough things. Oh, goodness. Why do you have lighter? This is the first time I've seen an Eternal Flower Floette. What's it like being Korean-Italian? Is it fun? Regardless. Okay, Thunderbolt. Oh, that kind of worked. Kind of worked. Oh, we missed that kill. We didn't get the kill. And this is a bad matchup day in general, really. Okay, cool. Let's take this for ourselves. Psychic. That was fun. And I think we... Oh, but I'm frozen. Okay, come on. You're kidding. Can we thaw out or something? Okay, cool. That's a kill. That's Psychic hit. Oh, I hate Heavy Slam so much. Hate it. Which means I get hit. My fairy type should be Xerneas. I know, I understand. And I should be trying to... Oh, goodness. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. There we go. At least that's my kill. Okay, cool. Let's light screen again. We're gonna let you take that Excadrill out for us, probably. Wait, what? What? How? Okay, that was ridiculous. And that is, again, the whole deal, which is kind of similar to VGC doubles, actually. You can just get doubled into, which is not fun. Oh, that hit nobody. That's ridiculous. Whatever. No. Let's just see. Oh, you're kidding. Really, really, really. Alright. Good with that switch, at least. And that's a kill on... Okay. It's a kill on you, at least. Cool. Game in second. Alright. That's fine. Rank B was never going to be anything other than torture. Everyone came in second except one dude who got 5. That was rough. But again, a good team in ZA really focuses on one mega. And then everyone else has got something. That's the thing with Xerneas, is that you can just get a Life Orb or something. You don't have to worry about a Mega Suit, it's just already good. I also haven't seen a single Yveltal, which again makes sense, because Yveltal is just Xerneas fodder par excellence. And it is strong enough to bully most other things, but it's... You take a Xerneas, you take a Metagross for other people's Xerneas, and then I guess you have a Space Filler, maybe an Excadrill, to counter Metagross, and also Xerneas. Yeah, that's what I've seen a lot of people running. You know, Xerneas, Excadrill, Metagross, you know, Xerneas, and then even though it's 2 megas, there are 2 megas that counter Xerneas, and then Metagross. So, there you go. And of course, we have none of those. We're just doing this for... Okay, cool. Yeah, you're gonna switch, aren't you? Smart of you to switch out predicting the Thunderbolt. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Come on. Oh, alright. Oh, and that made you fodder for someone else. I hate that. Okay, whatever. let's grab this power item. Just to do that. Thunderbolt. And what? Okay. You weren't even that good. How was that fair? Well, whatever. Mega Gyarados guy is going on an absolute tear. Okay. Thunderbolt with the charge. Should do it. Probably. That's a kill. Good. Hit you too. Okay, nice. And honestly, Ice Punch up Mega Jump. That's a kill too. Nice. Ooh, nice. We were close. If I had Brick Broken, would have come out faster and would have killed. But we didn't. Oh. Okay. Come on. Shuka's good though. A lot of things would have outright killed that aren't because of the Shuka, which is good. Let's hope we can deal some damage into you. Barely. Okay, cool. No. Let's Moonblast the other Garchomp. Okay, cool. And I guess you couldn't run away at that point. Cool, Mystical Fire. And again, it's crazy. Lord. I should have just switched at that point. I at least wouldn't have died as quickly. Somehow we're still not in dead last. It's kind of crazy, actually. Okay. Red screen. Let's charge. Maybe. Okay, come on. Thunderbolt. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see. It's Mega. Grab that healing item. Fun. See who's coming out and where. Psychic. Ooh, okay. Moonblast. That's simple. That's a kill. I like that. Come on. What are you gonna go for? Moonblast again. Moonblast. While we have the time. And that didn't kill. You have done 1 HP on the Moonblast. I guess that's the difference between IV training and not being IV trained. Time for a second at least. Yeah, even without Xerneas. And with... Though again, Ampharos is meta. Because it's a screen setter, and that is good to have. Okay. 2 more matches should do it. We'll get to A, and then I can have some lunch and take a nice nap. It's been fun. Feel, you know, again, even though these are all shiny alphas that I had given to me, I'm still a bit of an underdog. I'm not using Xerneas and Mega Metagross. I couldn't even if I had wanted to. A lot of people were using Mega Mints last season. Yeah, just almost all dragons are just fodder for Xerneas. You need at least one Xerneas counter, and it seems a lot of people are bringing 2. Yeah. Apparently Camera Up is really good right now, and a lot of people are bringing it, which is interesting. Come on. Oh, that was bad. Nobody got hit. Come on. Let's go for the Ice Punch. On your Gaburias. Okay, cool. Oh, what? You're kidding. Whatever. Ah, and when he switched it... Lost that. Whatever. Come on. Let's use a power gem on you or something. Whatever. Whatever. Can we switch? Yes, we can switch. That was good. Don't have anything that really hits you. At most it's Thunderbolt. Oh, whatever. Ooh. And I really don't want to get hit with a... Okay. Was I trying to switch? Why didn't I get the switch? Whatever. They're good at going for that item, which I don't like. I've seen 2 Bayonets. Is it some kind of weird off-meta or something? Maybe. Let's go for the Brick Break. Or in that threatening. Oh, Lord. Okay. Sure. Alright. No. It's coming out. It's just bad matchups today. It's a shame. We're getting targeted like nobody's business. Okay. Still not much to use on those then. Oh, because you were carrying a Shuka. I get the impression that Shuka's quartering move power instead of having move power like it did in previous games. I guess that changed or something, maybe. Yeah, I just need to be more specific about trying to snipe things, really. Also, the fact that... There we are. I just need to be using Thunderbolt for its own sake and purpose. Hi. Hello. Cool. And that didn't kill. Okay. That still worked pretty darn well. Nice. That's the Shuka. Okay. Come on. Who's coming? You. Whatever. Fight switch. Well, regardless. It's the second Shiny Quattro I've seen. Crabfest is back at Red Lobster. Actually, Lobster. Well, it's a shrimp. It's a pistol shrimp. Shrimpfest is back at Red Lobster. Shiny Crawdont named Blue Lobster. Okay, one more match. Let's make it a good one. Give me another 13 kill match. That's gonna be 13 kills on me. Got me going an absolute tear. But again, it just... The power of a Thunderbolt with Charge Up is not to be underestimated. So at that point, it's... Would Ampharos, would he be using Magnet or... Magnet or Life Orb then instead of Light Clay? I guess it would depend on how much longer Light Clay increases duration, because in the base game it's from 3 turns to 5 turns, which is almost essential. But that's the question. That's the question. Come on. It's a Shuka. Okay, cool. It's Bulldoze. Maybe. Oh, that didn't go? You're kidding. Whatever. What a weak move. It's pathetic, actually. Nice. Come on, and a Bullet Punch, maybe. Maybe. You're basically dead. Yeah, all they have to do is move away and it stops. It's ridiculous. And that didn't... I really just need to beat the game, because that's when you're able to IV train. You cannot IV train until the game's over, even if you've got bottle caps. So, Alphaing also increases the range of, I believe... Bigger Pokemon have more range on moves for targeting, which means Thunderbolt sniping becomes a lot more usable, and we got double Earthquake. You're kidding. Okay. At least we got 1 kill. We're not gonna lose points. It's a joke. You can't even do that anymore. And what is this Watchog doing? Nothing. Oh, Giga Impact. Oh, wow. What? That's funny. It's not good, but it's funny. It's just they fall for it once. Well, the main thing, I suppose, is that it is small. So you're not gonna probably get tricked by it. At least we got the kill. I think. I hope. Okay, cool. Go ahead, go for the Giga Impact. Nice. Okay, cool. Moonblast. Will this hit? It hit the tree. You're kidding. Okay. Alright. And Moonblast. And let's see. What you're gonna do? Not hit. Too far away, that's what. What? Okay. Weird. You got doubled into and the rock slide kept going. It's a good match, actually. I'm glad we got to see and bear witness to the majesty of whatever the heck that Watchog is supposed to be doing. Okay, cool. Thunderbolt should actually... Yep, get that kill. Nice. Score that kill. Yeah, we can't come in first, but we can come in a close second. It's nice. It's a horrible performance at B ranking up to A for a final match of the day. And that Watchog was genuinely funny. The Canary plush one at the top is funny. Okay. So that's the end of this season. That was fun. Definitely could stand to put a more well-rounded team together. Machamp is doing nothing, but we'll see. We got to A rank, and that means free Pokeballs. Guess I'll buy some Mega Shards. Yeah. I mean, buy some Mega Stones with the shards we got so we don't end up overcapping. But as I was saying, exchange your Mega Shards for items. Come back anytime. We can't talk to you yet. But eventually he'll sell some other items that we have to actually rank up and stuff, which is Get Dramponite and Aerodactylite. Which, still a lot of stuff to buy. You know, I could have actually. Could have bought that Lopunite and actually used Mega Lopunny. Wouldn't be terrible. Worth considering. What's my moveset on the Alpha Lop? It's Close Combat, Iron Tail, Cotton Guard, and Bounce. That may be worth considering for next time, maybe. What moves it got? Dynamic Punch is silly. Close Combat is good. Doesn't have a lot of good normal attacks. I guess it's got Headbutt. Yeah, I mean, that's decent. Cotton Guard isn't bad, especially if I didn't have Reflect. I could have and should have taken that instead of Machamp, and of course I'd be risking it, but I could have killed with an Iron Tail, probably. Maybe. Maybe worth considering next time. The next season is going to have Mega Zygarde in it, so... Oops. You would learn Icy Wind, I guess. What TMs do we get from Mega Guard? Let me see. In ZA... Oh, it can't learn Ice Beam. Oops. Well, that's unfortunate, but we got what we needed, and I guess I can actually try to... Well, real quick, Honedge is rare. Maybe we'll just complete this area or something. Run around, see if I find one. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't even know where Honedge shows up in this wild area. Well, there's none of them there right now, so it doesn't matter. I wonder if it requires a certain amount of story progress, or if it's just that rare. It's probably just that rare. Maybe I'm not looking in the right place. It's probably just that rare. Ah. So there's Gibble and Audino and some of the other wild zones available right now, but one way or another, it's not a huge deal. I'll make some pathetic, awful soup and get my stuff out of the dryer, and that'll be my day. And go back and do more of this some other time, because I can't IV train. I have how much in terms of? Let's see. I have 11 bottle caps. That's enough to 2 gold bottle caps. We could IV train some Pokemon. That would not be a problem, but oh goodness, oh goodness. Regardless. We can't do it yet. They won't let us. But yeah, it's been alright. It's been okay. And we got caught. Oops. Let's leave this place. Yeah. So, cool. Got a... Visiting Greymarsh pushed me right up, which is so out of character for me. No, you're literally a Hex Maniac. And with that, thank you. Thank you. Snatterragon.